you how to send a BrightCourse lesson. I'm using my computer so you can see my mouse and where I'm clicking, but you will be using the iPad. First, once you log into the iPad, you will go down to the bottom of your iPad screen and find the little black app box with this logo in it right here where you see my mouse up here on the left-hand screen, and click on it, and it should take you into the login page. On the iPad, it should have the login information saved, but if not, it is typed up and in the workroom for you. So what you will do is you'll go over to here to this login, and you will click it, and you will need to make sure you type in the correct email, the client advocate email that has been assigned to all of you to send lessons, and the client advocate password, and then you will hit login right there. Woohoo! So once you get through all of those, you will come to this page. So on the iPad, it's going to have 3 little dashes over here that you're going to need to click. Since I'm on my computer, they are up here. But you'll come over here to this left-hand side and click those 3 little dashes, and it'll pop up these tabs that I'm scrolling across right here. So for this, sending a lesson, once you click on these 3 little tabs over here, you'll go over to lessons, and right underneath lessons is send Bright Lessons, and that is where we are going to go to send our lessons. So again, you'll go over to these 3 little black tabs or dashes, and then you'll go under to lessons and either hover over it or click on it. And then you'll find Send Bright Lessons, which will be right underneath it. So then you will click on that. So then you will see this screen. It'll look the same whether you're on a computer or iPad. And you will want to follow each step. So first step is to find the lessons. You can either search the lesson by the name or by the course number, which is by each course on the BrightCourse list, which is this number right here, the PB or LN or whatever it is. So you can type that up here, or you can type the name, or you can scroll to find what classes you want to do. You can send up to 3 classes, and either 1, 2, 3 classes. 1, 2, 3. So for instance, we will just send the first 3 here. So we have 3 classes here picked. So then we'll go down to step 2. So each client that you will have will eventually get entered into the system, so you won't have to add a new client. So say, for instance, this client that we're about to send it to is in the system, and we will just send it to myself, just for ease. So I'm selected already, so you can just click off of that. If your client is not in the system, you can come over right here to add new client, and you'll just add their first and last name, their text number, or their email, whichever they prefer to get the lesson to, and then you can put the client ID number right here that is on their file. That just helps us track it a little bit closer. And then you can hit save and close right here. So once you have picked your 3 lessons, you have selected your client, you will scroll down to here. So you will keep these 3 things clicked. Don't ever unclick these. You're not going to watch the video in class because you're sending it to them, so don't worry about clicking that. And we always want to make sure that they see the homework. You will want to require a pre and post test so that way you can track and see how well they're doing. And then you will want to email me when client completes lesson. Because this does not go to your personal email, every advocate will be able to see. That way, if it's just easier to track if your client has completed the lesson or not. So I, as the client, am not coming back in until 2 weeks out. So you would then give me 14 days to complete the lesson. If I were coming back in 1 week, you would give me 7 days, 2 weeks, 14 days, 3 weeks, 21 days to complete these lessons. So then, oh goodness. Yep, so I'm not coming back 14 minutes. Okay, whatever. So then sender location, open door, contact preferences is text first, then email, and then you will click send codes to client. So again, don't unclick these. Require a pre and post test. Require emailing me when client completes lesson. It's not going to your personal email. This will be the email that is located on the iPad. And then however many days it will take until you see your client again. So that is how you send BrightCourse lessons. So hopefully this will be helpful. All right.